Mountain View Services is a supplier of medical supplies, medical equipment, and much, much more. We want to welcome the president and CEO for MVS. It is Eric Goodman. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you very much for having me.
And welcome to the program.
Thank you.
So tell me a little bit about MVS for folks who aren't familiar. It's our first time on our program. So tell me a little about what you do and what the services you guys provide.
Yes, thank you very much. So MVS, which is Mountain View Services Incorporated, we've been in business for 36 years. We supply food and medical supplies. Our primary customer has been homes for developmentally disabled adults and children. We have about 500 facilities in Southern California that we service. And then most recently, we've gotten into providing to seniors in their homes. So seniors who live on their own or live with a family member that need medical supplies. That's our new shop, MVS.com site, where they can go on and order the supplies, and then we deliver them direct to their door.
Okay, and how does it make you guys different? And I know you have a good answer for this. From like an Amazon or any other retailer, I can go online and find medical supplies or medical goods or anything like that from.
That's a good question. We do sell on Amazon as well and some other sites, but on our direct site, shopmvs.com, we can usually provide a discount less than you would get on the marketplace because we're selling direct to the consumer. And with 36 years of experience, we've been into business a really long time, so we know what products and services are needed. So we specialize in making sure that they get what they need, and the shipping is direct to the consumer from our facilities here locally, opposed to some of the online sites they'll ship nationally from some other place in the country to you. So ours is a direct shipped. We're specializing just in the Southern California area.
What got you into this whole world in the first place?
Yeah,
tell me a little about
that's an interesting
why are you
thing.
here at MVS?
Yes, I know, my passion to get back. So I actually had a life-saving surgery when I was 15 and a half years old.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was born with a very rare condition called Schumann's kyphosis, which is a curvature of the spine. And so it was putting pressure on my lungs, and my lungs were collapsing. So I was rushed into the hospital for emergency surgery, or I was going to die, and they fused my spine. So I actually have my spine fused, and I have 2 metal rods in my back right now, and then plastic rib inserts. So I spent about 9 months in a full body cast from the neck down.
Oh, wow.
And I had to learn how to walk again. I had to learn how to do everything again. So our business, caring for developmentally disabled adults, children, and seniors, is kind of my passion because that's my whole life has been taking care of those who are in need. So our business is very close to my heart. It's very personal to me because I do the business more as a mission than I do it as an income, because I just want to make sure people get what they need and are taken care of.
And there's empathy there, right? You've experienced what
Yes.
folks are going through. So when someone calls you and says they need something, you go, oh, you must be doing this, or this is what
I've
you're going
been in their
through,
shoes.
right?
I know how they feel. Yes.
Right.
Yes.
And so when people call up and they have questions, I mean, again, like the difference between you and an Amazon, people can call up in your company and ask them questions and make sure they're getting the right equipment for their needs.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we want to make sure we take care of that personal service, which you're not going to get, obviously, if you're just ordering off of a website. Of course, on ours, you are ordering from a website, but you have the back end of all of our experience and my staff available to talk to you to make sure you get what you need. And in a lot of instances, people will order stuff online. It won't be what they want. They'll need to return it, and then we'll need to talk with them to make sure we get them what they actually need.
Now, you came into this job, Mountain View Services, Inc. had been around for a little while. You came into it, but now you own it.
That's correct. Yes.
So,
yes, a family-owned and operated business now. So we've been in business for 36 years. I've been with the company 29 of those years. I actually started with the company in outside sales. Then I was director of sales, vice president, president, and then I acquired the company in 2020. And then now I have, along with our 50 employees and 2 distribution centers in Southern California, I have my 2 children, my son-in-law, my wife, and my father all work for the business. So it's family-owned, family-ran, and we're very passionate about the people that we care for.
Okay, that's amazing, yeah. And what are your goals for the company in the future? Do you see this becoming maybe a national brand, or you don't want to focus right here in Southern California? Because you're already kind of a national with the website, right?
That's correct. So currently we are shipping nationwide. So we're in every state in the United States shipping currently. About 1,000 orders a day go out of the distribution centers here that we ship nationally. But our core focus is obviously on our community here locally. We do a lot of work with nonprofits, and we do a lot of giving back in the community. So I try to go out and find the need, find out where people need help, and then use my resources to leverage them to help other people. So a lot of local donations, a lot of delivery of our product, a lot of organizations like United Way, Ronald McDonald House, we support monthly through products and services that we have. So for me, it's more about giving back to the community and helping people locally.
And that's a great thing there too, because you lived that experience. I'm sure your parents needed a place to stay while you were in the hospital.
Correct.
They had to travel and those things. So there's that understanding of what people go through. It's not just about that purchase of the piece of equipment, but it's also about supporting a whole infrastructure and family support system that's there for that patient.
That's correct. Yep. And this is I've actually been on the board of directors for Ronald McDonald House Charities for 21 years. This is my 21st year with them. And the reason I joined that board of directors is because when I was staying at Loma Linda Children's Hospital for 9 months, and I was there in the full body cast, my parents, as you said, were coming back and forth every single day to the hospital. They had to stay locally, so I knew what those families went through. That's when I joined the Ronald McDonald House volunteering, and then eventually got on their board of directors, and now it's one of the primary charities that we support.
So let's talk a little bit more about the kind of the range of things you guys supply and do. Is there a lot of hard to find items that people really can't find a lot of other places?
A lot of specialty stuff, because there's things you can't go into like a Walmart or someplace like that and just purchase. So a lot of the formulas that we carry are special things that doctors would tell a patient that they would need to use for supplement. A lot of medical supplies that you can't just go buy in a retail setting. You would need to get through somebody like us who's a distributor in the actual healthcare space. So pretty much everything a hospital uses, we provide. I think total we have over 30,000 items available in the medical space on its own, not counting the food and other supplies that we sell. So a lot of the stuff is very specific to our industry and to buying from a supplier who does like hospitals opposed to just buying retail.
Now, are there also some prescription items if someone is getting something like that's prescribed to them? Or also, do you deal with insurance and those kinds of things when things are going to be covered and won't be covered?
Yes, so we do Medi-Cal and Medicare, both. And then we have the insurance plans that we work with, like LA Care, Blue Shield, Blue Cross, Aetna, ones like those. On the website, if you're going on to shopmvs.com and ordering, that would be private pay. But if you want to contact us, you can work with one of our Medi-Cal and Medicare specialists. And if you do have those insurance plans, we can work to see what's covered and bill it for you.
Okay, so it's not quite, you can't do it directly through website just yet.
No.
But, because I remember it's silly, but when I had a prescription for my dog, I was able to just do it on the website, and then they were able to send it to me when they verified.
No.
So we're not there yet.
Not that simple, yes, at least with Medi-Cal and Medicare in California, no. So it's got to go through an authorization to us to make sure that it's something that that the insurance plan is going to cover that the doctor has prescribed. Yeah.
But you have in-house people that are going to be able to help the folks, the customers through that whole process?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And we do have partners that we work with also, that if anybody's looking to get on Medicare, we can connect you with one of our partners to help you get set up through that, and then we can work with them to get you the products you need.
Do you discover that sometimes when your customers will call you and they don't even realize, oh, this is covered, and oh my gosh, the savings?
Yes. Sometimes definitely check with us first before you just go out and get it to make sure if it's something maybe you could get through your plan.
Okay. Seems like your passion. This seems like something you just absolutely love. And your history really tells us that this is something that you really love to do. Is this going to be your life's journey? Is this, you're going to be here and pass it on to the kids kind of thing?
I'm hoping the kids take over the business. That's the goal in the long term. Now with my father involved in the business, we have 3 generations working for the company since he joined this last year. And then we have a foundation that we give back to nonprofits every month with. And so my long-term goal is I would like our Mountain View Services Foundation to be my legacy. Obviously, once I step away from the business and the kids take it over, I would like to spend my time just finding need in the community and giving back either through my talents, my treasures, or our resources through the business.
All right, but take a vacation, enjoy yourself as well a little bit, right?
Yes, we need to stay healthy too. I do understand that. But I'm very passionate about every single day I wake up and I go out and I know that I get to help people that are in need, whether they're disabled or they're a senior. And I want to make sure they get the products and services they need, and that's my goal every day.
Yeah, some people go to a job and some people find their life's passion. And Eric Goodman, it sounds like you have found your life passion.
Yes, I'm very fortunate.
Mountain View Services, Inc. And they also have a discount code, folks, for folks here in Laguna Woods. I want to make sure we get that on the screen. 10% discount code. If you go to the website and use that discount code, you can get 10% off whatever your purchases are going to be.
That's correct. Thank you very much.
Terrific. Eric Goodman, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Thank you.